Welcome to the Financial Secrecy Index 2020 website. The web page is available in different languages. You can just click the correct language here on the top left. On the website, on the home page, you will be able to access an interactive map to play with the data. Where you can choose either the top 10 jurisdictions by their FSI value, by their secrecy score, or their global scale weight, and compare it between 2020 and 2018. You can then explore and check also the OECD, the UK, and see all the data available. Let's go back to the home page. To access the 2020 results, you can either click here or on View 2020 Results. Here you can see the ranking of the FSI 2020. By clicking on a country name, for instance Cayman, you can access the narrative and short report, where you can see the history of the jurisdiction, its rank and number of the secrecy score and the global scale weight. And if you go to the bottom of the document, you can find a summary of all the secrecy score for the jurisdiction, where you can see for each of the 20 secrecy indicators, what is the secrecy score that the jurisdiction got. Now, if you want to access the actual detailed report, then you can click on the FSI value. In this case, you will get all the questions and answers, and by clicking on any of the indicator numbers, you will be able to access the note and source and date for each answer. For instance, let's go to legal ownership. Well, the answer is no, that companies are available without recorded legal ownership information in the Caymans. Let's see why. Here there is an explanation of what happened at the Companies Act, the sources used, and in this case it's the Global Forum Peer Review report from 2017, and also the beneficial ownership regulations from 2017. And here you can access in the link the actual sources as well. You can do this for each of the indicator questions. Let's go back to the web page. If you want to access all this data in an Excel document to play with the data, you have to register first. Non-commercial users can access this data for free. So just by clicking on Excel, after registering, which I've already done, you will be able to download the data, and this is what it looks like. You can see the results, and you can sort the information either by country name, by secrecy score value, by FSI share value, by global scale weight. You can also look all the indicators, all the values for the indicators of each country. And you could even create your own index with this data. There's plenty more data to play with. If you want to understand the methodology and what the indicators are about, you can either go here to see a summary of each indicator, or you have the 20 indicators, and by clicking on each of them, you will access the full PDF explanation of each indicator. And if you want to see the whole methodology, you can just click here. As you can see, it's more than 300 pages, so yeah, it will take you some time to read it all. Let's go back to the web page. Another thing you can do is, in case you have questions, we have a section on FAQs, such as what is the FSI, why include a scale weight, who is included and why, and many other questions. There are podcasts as well that you can listen to. We have some explanation of the research and analysis that has been done with the FSI. We keep updating these. And here you can again access and play with the data, not only by downloading a full database report like the one that I showed on Cayman Islands, but very soon it will also be possible to download an ID, so basically one question, and to see all the countries' results for that question. For instance, are there bear shares in this jurisdiction? And then just by clicking on that specific question, you will see the answers for all countries, in case you just want to compare that. You can also download here some visualizations, like an infographic explaining the concept of the FSI, and very soon, maps and other charts by region will also be available. Lastly, there's a new feature about what is being done, where we have a timeline of all the transparency progresses and outcomes that have been happening since the first edition of the 2009 Financial Secrecy Index. Lastly, in case you want to access old FSI data, you can go here and check the data for the previous editions of the FSI. We hope you enjoyed the information, and please feel free to contact us in case you have any doubts. Thank you.